Hello, everybody. This is Advocate Lucinda. We are going to continue our discussion, and today we're going to address insufficient service of process, defense number 5. Insufficient service of process occurs when the paperwork is complete but isn't properly delivered to the defendant. And you'll find this in Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 4. But I want to deal with insufficient service of process from the perspective where the defendant is hiding from the process. Now, you want to always read the federal rules. And in addition to that, you want to read your local rules because the processes could be a little different from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. So be sure to read your local rules. 1, you could ask a member of law enforcement to serve the individual at his home or job. For example, if you could get word to the individual that he or she would be served at their job by law enforcement, they may be more willing to come out of hiding and accept service. You could ask a friend. If your friend is not a party to the lawsuit and is over 18, you could ask him or her to serve the defendant personally. Again, remember, read local rules. The friend should announce to the defendant that the papers are court documents. Mail a copy of the papers to the defendant at the address where the papers were left. Or you can ask that the defendant waive the service of process. I like the waiver because 1, it's cheap, and it allows the defendant to respond more privately. And it gives the parties more time, extended time, both as a defendant and as a plaintiff, assuming the defendant is going to accept waiver of service. And I will leave a link where you can download the waiver of service document, and it will give you the process and how it works. Finally, you could file a motion to serve by publication. If a motion to serve by publication is granted, as plaintiff, you will publish it in the newspaper. So thus far, all the things that the plaintiff has done, they have made a record where they put forth a good faith effort to serve the defendant. And believe it or not, the defendant hiding will eventually work against him or her. 5 down, 2 to go. Tomorrow we'll talk about the Big Daddy. I call it the Big Daddy. Failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. We'll see you then.